What's going on, all you beautiful people? Nash here. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Instead of music and gameplay, I'm going to walk you through the auto fire mechanic on Cyber Hunter. So there are pros and cons to this, and I do have video of where I've tried it out for a couple of days. And so I'm going to show you some comparisons and, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and watch till the end to see if I'll use it. So let's get into the video. So what we're going to do is first you go into your settings and you go to controls. What you want to do is you want to click on auto fire, and then if you want to use your scopes, you'll click red dot 2 times, 4 times, and 8 times. That way when you zoom in with those, you'll get the auto fire action and it'll start firing for you. So I'm going to show you this in real time first. You're getting ready to see some shots that are really close that actually hit, and those were very fast. So check this out. 1, 2, and it shoots a third one while he's still in the air. But let's look at it in slow motion. So what's going on is I'm in a bot lobby, so these things won't hurt. And what we're doing is testing out the shotgun and how fast it fires. You notice in slow motion, it's still fairly quick. I don't know, even with the claw setup, if I could fire that fast and that accurate. So this could be one of those big pros to the shotgun aspect of auto fire. So watch the 3 shots at the end. 2 of them connect, the second one actually kills him, but the third one is still firing even though he's in the air and dead. 1, 2, he's dead, but it still fires another one because it's just that fast. And so this could be a big pro for the shotgun on auto fire. All right, so we're going to look at the shotgun out of range. So you're going to see underneath it says out of range on there. That way it can't fire. But now we're in range and it fires. So it works really well. Let's look at another weapon and see what it does. So the sniper rifle. It does not fire on auto fire. I don't care if you're zoomed in or not. If you look, I have the scope. I check it, uncheck it, just to make sure if it works or not. It's still not firing. So I end up having to manually fire to kill this bot, but it is not auto firing to really help. So that's one thing to look at, is your sniper and long range stuff will not work with auto fire. Now we're going to look at the SMG next, and that thing just shreds. So take a look. That is ridiculous, and that's actually a very good thing for auto fire, is the fact that that SMG can shred some people. So big pro for the SMG at close range. So now we're going to look at kind of a distance test for the rifle, and I'm still hitting the bot and I'm trying to get farther back, and then it kills the bot. So this isn't too bad. Let's look at kind of the scope in aspect with the rifle and see what happens. So it's getting close to the reticle, but it doesn't fire until it hits the dot in the center of the reticle. So if you notice, boom, 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 there you go. It's actually hitting it once it gets to the center of the reticle, not on the outside, which the hitbox is actually a lot smaller than I initially thought it would be on this. So now I'm going to kind of go through another distance test here. It's even farther back, and it's hitting the bot and kills the bot. So that's good that it can fire from so far away, unlike the shotgun. Here's a 4 times scope, just to show you that the scopes do work on the rifle, unlike the sniper rifle, and we end up killing the bot. So 4 times work, 8 times on sniper rifles doesn't work. Sniper rifle will not auto shoot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into our settings and actually turn auto fire off. So what you do is you click on the gear icon of settings, go down to controls, and instead of clicking auto fire, we click manual fire and uncheck all of those boxes with the scopes. And let's get into another bot lobby so that we can test it out without the auto fire feature. Here we go. So I'm going to go into it just like I did with the auto fire and go in with the shotgun first. If you notice, I can fire the shotgun pretty fast. I mean, it's a decent rate, and I've got a couple of bots hitting me right now. But if you notice, I have to kind of slow down to fire at it accurately. So next, I'm going to go through the SMG scoped in, and I don't know. I like being able to shoot myself, and it still shreds the same way, but I don't know. I like being able to be on target and hit something in the head 4 or 5 times before it realizes that I'm shooting at it, and I think that's where the SMG excels without auto fire, and just one of those things. It's a personal preference, and I would choose not to use auto fire in that instance. And to kind of show you the opposite of it not firing when it's in auto fire mode, that's manual. So you would have to go manual to actually shoot that, but you can still keep auto fire on, keep your button there, and still shoot. But I mean, again, it's your personal preference if you want to use auto fire. Now this is just a battle rifle that you can see that auto fire is not on, but I mean, you can still hit things obviously without auto fire being on. So to finalize it out, my thoughts on auto fire are, for the shotgun, it's really great. It can be. So sometimes it can cause your shots to kind of be wild and go out there. For everything else though, I really don't see the need for an auto fire. Like if you were in a building and you were healing up and someone jumped through the window right in front of you or walked in the door, auto fire would be wonderful, because then it would just automatically start firing at them. But how often does that really happen? You know, do you really find yourself in that situation enough to justify auto fire? For me, it doesn't. I found myself missing more shots on auto fire because it started firing before I wanted to, and I just didn't like that. And so once I turned auto fire off, my gameplay improved tremendously just because I could fire. And again, I like being able to hit people in the head a couple of times before they realize they're being shot at, and I don't want to have to try to, you know, overcorrect or try to correct it when it starts firing before I'm on their head. And you know, you just kind of lose the element of surprise. So for me, auto fire is a no-go. For you, it could be. Let me know in the comments below if you use auto fire, if you like it. You know, maybe what are some of the pros, what are the cons that I didn't catch. And tune in for the next video. I'm gonna try to go through some quotation mark pro tips and kind of help out some gameplay and see if some of you guys can benefit from that. So you guys take it easy. It's been a pleasure doing this video for you guys, and Nash out.